This is Claudia. She says she prefers pudgy men. We showed her videotapes of these 3 single men, and she picked one as her date. Which one did she choose? Which one will our audience choose? And this is Jim. He says he always talks a lot on a first date. Which of these women did he choose? Which will our audience choose? Today on Love Connection, you'll find out who they picked, who the audience picks, and everything that happened on their dates. Now, here to tell us more about Love Connection is our host, Chuck Willery.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to Love Connection, where we have a new way for singles to meet, and here's how it works. Now, we've compiled a videotape library of more than 1,000 attractive and available single people, and we select some of those singles and show them 3 videotapes. Now, they choose the one that they're most attracted to and go out on a date. And they come here and they tell us what happened on their date. Now, to begin with, we're going to meet a woman who selected a date from our video library. She was raised in New York, says she's tired of sitting home alone with her birds. Please welcome Claudia Morial. Hi, Claudia. How are you, man? Come sit on my couch. I don't know. Tired of sitting alone home with your birds? What does that mean?
Well, basically, you know, women need companionship. That's my... You know, no matter how liberated you get. And so that's why I have birds, because I haven't been dating very much since I left New York.
Why?
I've been working very much, and I haven't met a lot of interesting men.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Claudia, you said you liked pudgy men.
Yes. Well, I love slightly pudgy men because, you know, you can kind of nestle into them, and they're real kind of cushy and comfy.
Okay, so now that we know a little bit more about you, based on Claudia's preferences, she was shown videotapes and questionnaires of 3 men. What a segue, huh? We're going to show you a portion of the tapes that she saw. Now, you and our audience and you at home, watch very closely, because we're going to ask you to pick the man that you think is best for Claudia. First, there was Tom. He was raised in Minnesota. He was a Golden Gloves boxer, and here's the kind of woman that he likes.
She'd be physically fit, cute, fun-loving. She would have to attract me in just the right way. Like I could say maybe a Morgan Fairchild type, something like that. She turns me on.
Not asking too much. Next, there was Chris. He's from California. He likes women with dark hair, and here's what he learned from his marriage.
I learned that you can get married too young and too fast. I just kind of had the mind of an 11-year-old, and my wife not much older at that time. So we were kids, basically. We were kids in big bodies.
Finally, you watched Dennis. Now, he was raised in Tennessee, likes to play chess, and here's the first thing he looks for in a woman.
Depending on which direction I'm coming from. If I'm coming from behind, then her rear end, her derriere. And I especially love legs, too, so I guess I like it all. If I'm coming from the front, I don't particularly like a woman who's excessively large.
Now, Claudia selected one of those men as her date. Before she tells us who she chose, we're going to show you all 3 men again, okay? First, there was Tom. He's a 39-year-old insurance broker. Then there's Chris. He's a 35-year-old disc jockey. And finally, Dennis. He's 37. He's a seminar instructor. Okay, audience, it's time for your voting machines. Now, you've met Claudia. You've seen her choices. Who do you think's the best man for her? You're in the studio and at home, too. Please make your choice right now. Now, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to meet the man Claudia selected, and we're going to find out everything that happened on her date. We'll come right back in just a minute. Now, we'll find out who the audience chose a little later, but right now, let's find out who Claudia chose, okay? Claudia, who did you select?
I chose Chris.
Chris. Okay. Now, on Love Connections, we get both sides of the story. We ask our couples not to speak to each other after their date, and we keep them apart so they'll be less inhibited about telling their story. Now, Chris is backstage, so let's say hello to Chris Lance right now. Hi, Chris.
Hiya. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine.
Chris, I'm going to come back and talk to you in just a minute, okay?
Great.
Claudia, why did you pick Chris?
Well, I'm into numerology, and what I do with any man that I go out with, or even friends, women friends, is I do their numbers, and his birthday came out to be a number 6, so I knew he had to be a nice person.
Chris, now you had never seen Claudia. She picked you from your tape. What was your first impression of her?
Good facial features. She was cute.
Okay, Claudia, tell me what happened on your date.
Well, I had had a hysterical day at work. I'd been working for several days in a row. It was just pretty crazy. So I couldn't remember what time I had told Chris to show up, whether 7 or 7:30. Well, it was 7, and I was half dressed when he showed up.
How exciting.
Well, what can I say?
Which was okay.
But, yeah. I know, he kind of liked that. But, well, I opened the door, and the man was also, I could tell he was very nervous because he kind of like flew across my room and nearly flew out the window. Well, I decided the best solution for both of us, being that I was hysterical and he seemed rather nervous, was to have him open the champagne.
Chris does not know how to open champagne bottles.
Oh, you've never opened champagne before?
No.
And this is one of my like major men things, you know. So he was doing that, and I was like running back and forth, and we were having this very stilted kind of conversation because we couldn't figure out what to do. And I had made hors d'oeuvres, so we were eating those, you know, stuffing our faces with that. So we weren't hungry.
Trying to talk over the birds at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they were screaming.
Little tough over 9 finches. I know what you.
So the whole thing was fairly hysterical. So
I
we
see.
finally decided, well, let's get out of the house anyway, and let's not go to dinner because we were already full.
Okay.
But we wanted something else. So we went over to this little cafe in Beverly Hills, and he ordered espresso, I ordered cappuccino. With the whole...
Espresso, yeah, good.
Well, he'd never had espresso before, see. So it came, and it's like espresso's real, you know, thick and like very bitter.
Hey, you know,
Why did you order it if you never had it before?
well,
Chris?
they all end in O. You got cappuccino, you got espresso. I got a shot glass of coffee is what I got.
Good. How'd the date end?
Well, he took me back to my house, and we went in, and he took his life in his hands. He had me make him coffee. I don't make coffee very well. You
Not
know,
espresso, no.
No.
No, just regular coffee.
Right. And so we drank that, and we kind of talked, and then he asked me for my card. Very L.A., you know.
Card? What do you mean?
He asked me for my business card. I gave him that, and then he asked me if he could kiss me goodnight.
Wasn't that sweet?
It was real
Oh,
sweet, Chris.
nice.
But it was
Did
like...
you kiss him?
Well, yeah.
Did he kiss good?
Well, no, well, it's only little ones.
Oh, just a little bitty kiss.
Well, little bitty. You know, it's kind of, yeah, kind of, you know, kind of nice, kind of sweet.
Okay, let's find out who the audience picked, okay? All right. Chris, yeah, 56%. Okay. Well, we picked up the tab for your first date. If you take the audience's advice, you want to date Chris again, we'll pick up the tab for the second. You want to do that?
Okay, yeah.
Chris, that okay with you?
Hey, that's great.
I thought it would be. Come on out, Chris. Good. Welcome to the show. There's your date. Okay, can we get a room for these two? No, I guess not. Okay. Well, I'm glad it turned out so well for both of you.
Yeah,
You
it
get
was
to go out
fun.
again. You guys make a great couple.
So
Make a nice,
okay?
and you're learning?
I'm learning.
Yes, we'll get the champagne down, and that'll be fun.
We have
That's
some
good.
nice gifts for both of you. I want to thank you
grand.
very much for coming on Love
thank
Connection
you.
and sharing your date with us.
Yeah.
And we're going to come back with another couple in just a minute. Stay with us.
Really enjoyed it.
Thank you both very much. All right, we're back. This time we'll meet a man who chose a date from our video library. Now, he's from Dayton, Ohio. He likes tennis and sailing, and he says that on the first date, he likes to talk a lot. Please welcome Jem Tuverson. Hi, Jane. How are you? What do you talk about on your first date?
Anything and everything.
How long were you married?
7 years.
7. Well, that's not really a long time, though. Do you date a lot?
Yes. Well, my business, because I'm in sales, and a lot of times, by the time I get home at night, it may be 7:30 or 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
and sometimes I'm just too tired.
What kind of women do you like?
All women.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Fat, short, tall, thin.
Yes.
All right. We're going to show you a portion of the tapes that Jem saw. Now, watch very closely because we're going to ask you to vote again, okay? First, there was Yvette. Now, she's from Belgium. She enjoys painting and sculpting. And here's what she expects from a relationship.
To have a companion and another human being for which you care and is with you and that understands you and that listens to you and that is there and is present and part of your life. I think that's so tremendous.
Next, there was Ilona. Now, Ilona collects antique crystal, and she loves to travel, and she says that being single isn't easy for a man.
That they're afraid to go up to a woman and ask her for a date because they might feel rejected. And it makes it very difficult for them unless they've been bachelors for many years and they fall into that single scene, so to speak.
And finally, you watched Gail. Now, Gail says she's got a lot of energy. She loves the beach and tennis, but she hasn't been too lucky with men.
I'm a little picky about who I go out with, so I just like to choose, the right one to go out with. The last one, he was a cheater. The one before, he was living with a girl, and then I had gone with a guy before that for 3 years, and I found out later he was married.
Oh, my gosh. Before we find out who Jim chose as his date, let's see all three of these ladies once again, okay? First, there was Yvette, 46-year-old interior decorator. Then Ilona, she's an optician, and she's 40. Finally, Gail, she's 41 and has her own business. Okay, audience, it's time to vote again. Who do you think's the best for Jim? Here in the studio and at home, please make your choice now. Now, we'll get the results of the audience vote just a little bit later. Let's find out who Jim selected. Jim, who'd you choose?
I chose Yvette.
Yvette. A couple of people that agree with you there. We always hear both sides, and Yvette's backstage. So let's say hello to Yvette Devotee. Hey, Yvette. How are you, hon?
I'm fine, are you?
Bonjour.
Bonjour, chérie.
Oh. Well,
That's all I know, by the way.
It's better than goodbye, I'll tell you that. How do you feel about Jim when you met? How'd you feel about him?
Oh, I was very impressed. Jim is a real prince, and he's charming, he's an excellent dresser, he's a gentleman.
Why? Gee, me. Tell us about your date, Jim.
We had a great time.
What did you do?
Well, Yvette likes archery. Now, I have never, have you ever? I didn't even know what archery was. So I searched around to try to find a place that we could go and shoot bows and arrows, and I was thinking of the old Indian bows and arrows.
Now they have compound bows.
Oh, and incredible, and they don't rent them. So a friend of mine loaned me a bow and arrow, and so I took Yvette down to Long Beach. I didn't tell her where we were going to go.
No, you didn't.
You
never told me anything.
Where did you think you were going, Yvette? Did you have any idea?
Yes, well, I thought that first he took me at 2 o'clock in the afternoon from my home, and we drove in this little midget car, which is open, little MG, and we were driving down on the seaside. And I thought, well, he's going to take me to Marina del Rey for a sail on a sailboat, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, then we passed that, and we went further ahead and further down. And then I said, well, we're going to the airport. And maybe this man is a pilot, and he's going to take me flying. But we bypassed that, too, and we went on.
El Segundo,
and then I said, oh, my God, this man is kidnapping me.
By the way, Chuck,
you got to the place and you pulled out the bow, I guess.
And Yvette was very impressed and thrilled.
I was so impressed that he went to all this extent and all this trouble to take me there.
Oh, great.
So
could she shoot?
Yes, she was very good.
Well, now, what happened next?
We had a lovely dinner in a French restaurant, champagne and candlelight, and I asked Yvette if she would order for us in French, and the maitre d' took our order. I have no idea what we were getting, but they had a wonderful conversation, and it was just a delightful dinner. And after that, we went to Santa Monica, and we wanted to dance.
Yes, we wanted to find a place to dance, and we weren't very successful at that, were we? But Jim compensated. Then he took me to his home for that, and we danced at his home. He had this marvelous music.
Oh.
Oh, we had a great time with that, too.
Yeah, good. Let's
I want to say that if every woman in her lifetime had a date like I had with Jim, this world would go much better.
Whoa. Very sweet. Well, you must be curious to see who the audience voted for. Right? Let's see. Oh, 57% Yvette. They agreed with it.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to pick up the tab for your next date if you'd like to go out again.
Yes, thank you.
Yvette, that's okay with you?
Oh, certainly.
Sure. Come on out and join us, hon. Well, it's nice to bring nice people together. It really is, yeah. How does this compare to your usual dates, Yvette?
No comparison.
None at all.
None of that.
Where do you think you'll go on your next date?
Can we
Paris.
go in a balloon?
Can you go in a balloon? You want to go in a balloon?
Yes, yes, I think that would be a good idea.
Have you ever been up in a hot air balloon before?
No, but I've never shot a bow and arrow either.
Well, we had a nice gift for both of you. Thanks for being on the show and sharing your date with us. And on a previous show, now the audience selected a date for our next guest. When we come back, we're going to find out what happened on that date. Stay with us and we'll find out together.
At Domino's, you can pick 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for only $6.99 each and feed your whole crew. Or you could spend $6.99 on a burger, which isn't enough to go around. 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each for the win. No matter how you slice it, nothing compares to Domino's.
Murad, the #1 dermatologist-founded brand. 30 years of unmatched, clinically proven results. 50,000 patients treated by founder Dr. Howard Murad. Transform your skin with Murad's best-selling treatment serums for all your top skin concerns. Murad, the #1 dermatologist-founded brand.
Stop cleaning your gutters once and for all with Raindrop Gutter Guard, a maintenance-free and self-cleaning gutter protection system that's compatible with all gutter styles and built to withstand even the heaviest downpours. Call us today.
Ooh la la, Nancy. Beef bourguignon for 15. Bold choice, but they're here in 10 and you're not ready. That eyeshadow? So fire. Know what else is fire? Your kitchen. No, seriously.
Fire, fire, fire.
With over 25% faster smoke detection, Kitted Detect products help protect you from you.
So, takeout?
For all the ways you watch, we're with you. Get the IMDb app and find your next favorite.
The latest trend in shopping? Amazon Lens. Go from camera roll to closet by uploading pics of your favorite looks and shop similar matches to make them your own. See it, shop it with Amazon Lens.
Was here before. Now, he's back again to tell us about his second date on Love Connection. He's from New York, and he says that most men are egotistical and most women are suspicious. Please welcome Jack Brammy. Hey, Jack. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Sit down. Okay. Well, let's start with us men now. We're supposed to be egotistical. Why do you think we're egotistical?
Well, I believe most men are kiss and tell artists. You know, they go out and they love to talk about what they do with the women on a date. And that's really not my style, but I suppose that's what makes most women suspicious.
So you think they'd respect a man who really didn't talk about what he does all the
I
time?
believe so, yes, I think so.
Jack, before you tell us about your second date, why don't you remind us a little bit of your first date now?
Okay, well, first of all, my first date, I think we were just from different solar systems. I mean, she was excellent horseback rider. I mean, if you're into horses, but...
You didn't ride?
No, I'm from New York City, and the only thing we ride there are...
subways.
Subways, exactly.
All right, that was your date with the woman that you chose. But now our audience that day thought you should have chosen a different woman, if you recall. Now, you agreed to go along with the audience vote, and you went on a date with this other woman the audience selected, right?
Right.
Now, she's backstage right now. Why don't we welcome Heather Simbro. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Well, it was a real blind date for you. What did you think of Jack?
It was a pleasant surprise to be picked up by somebody actually tall, dark, and handsome.
Oh.
And he's very much taller, but that was no barrier.
Yeah, well, Jack, let's have the details here.
Oh, she was a very, very lovely lady, very good conversationalist. She made me feel very comfortable. You know, I'm really basically a shy person, and she did a good job of uplifting my shyness. And we went to a great seafood restaurant, fabulous, and we had a great conversation.
What'd you talk about?
Very platonic. We talked about Europe mostly. I had lived in Europe, and she had lived in Europe also, and...
So you had that in common?
We had a lot of things in common.
Did Jack tell you about his first date?
Yes, he did.
What did you think of that?
Well, it was quite entertaining, actually, when he was speaking to me about it. I couldn't help but laughing, killing myself laughing, actually.
You guys are so cordial with each other. Now, how long was this particular date that you with?
We spent just about the better part of the afternoon at this restaurant. Actually, I was kind of playing it safe because of the first debacle that happened on my first date. So we planned an afternoon date only because she had friends coming in at nighttime, I think it was, and I had a prior commitment. So we just ate and drank our brains out for the afternoon.
Did we ever?
It was very nice. Really,
So
I
you-
have no more to say about it except she's a very nice lady.
So you had plans already?
Yes.
Were you covering yourself, Jack? Tell me the truth.
Yes, I was.
After this first date, you
I was
figured-
covering
Well, I
myself.
don't blame him.
I really planned
Heather,
on playing it safe.
Were you kind of disappointed that it was such a short date?
Well, for a first meeting, I thought it was a good length of time. I mean, it was good for both of us because we got to know each other and,
Just enough.
yeah.
Okay, well, it sounds like it worked out pretty good. It doesn't sound like a bad date.
No, it was a
No,
nice
not
date.
Yeah. Would
Very
you like
pleasant.
to take Heather out again?
No, I'm gonna just wait until Miss Wright comes along.
Oh, what can I say? Heather, sorry things didn't work out, hon.
Oh, well, that's all right, too.
I hope we'll see you again on Love Connection. We have a nice gift for you. Thanks for
Thank you.
being here with us. Well, Jack.
Still me and you, Chuck.
That's right. It's me and you. This is two. This is two. What are you looking for? What is it? Just a chemistry? You're waiting for somebody to?
I don't know. I'm not that fussy, and I'm not egotistical. Actually, I don't know what I'm waiting for. Maybe that's
But you'll
the
know.
answer. But if it comes along, I think I'll have a pretty good idea.
Okay. Well, Jack, I tell you what. We pick up the tab for 2 dates, and it hasn't worked out. I think we've done our job. We've tried.
Certainly have.
It's up to you now, pal.
Thanks, man.
That's good for you. That's our show for today. We'll be back the next time with more singles trying to make a love connection. I'm Chuck Woolery. We'll see you.
Some guests on Love Connection will receive one of the following: Hamilton Beach's full-size Burst of Steam lightweight iron, Silverstone salt plate for no stick, no snag ironing. Delicate fabric stays silky soft from Hamilton Beach Scoville. Or hooray for Raisinets! Now you can enjoy the all-time favorite movie candies at home. Goobers and Snowcaps too. Hooray for Raisinets! Or the new light lingering spray perfume and spray cologne from Yardley of London. Nothing works better than a smile and a little laughter. Or a tote bag from Pan American World Airways. Across the country and around the world, serving 6 continents, 47 countries, and over 110 cities. Pan Am, you can't beat the experience. This is Rod Roddy, speaking for Love Connection.